This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, June 22nd. I'm James Spann. We stay hot through midweek, but the good news, the heat backs down later this week and rain chances go up. Let's take a look at things this afternoon. This is the water vapor satellite view. Big old ridge across the southern U.S. Hey, this is summer. What do you expect? The storm track on top of the heat ridge and a big MCS moving through the Great Lakes. That thing looked very impressive earlier today. That was taken this morning. Right around 7 o'clock local time. Big MCS, mesoscale convective system, coming through the Midwest. Temperatures mostly low 90s. Not that unusual for late June. We do expect higher numbers tomorrow and Wednesday with mid-90s likely, maybe upper 90s in spots. And around the southern U.S., it's hot, but noticeably cooler up north. I see some 50s. Over the Arrowhead of Minnesota at mid-afternoon. That feels pretty good, and our numbers will be coming down later this week as a trough develops over the eastern U.S. Peek at the radar at 2:03 this afternoon. A few isolated showers up over the Tennessee Valley. And understand, even with a heat ridge, you can see a few of these things out there, but you can see they're small, they're very isolated, and they fade quickly once the sun goes down. On the watch warning map, got a few pockets where heat advisories are in effect across the eastern U.S. and up north, a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Michigan. And back in the southwest, an excessive heat warning for places like Phoenix and Palm Springs. The severe weather possibilities, mainly north of here, there is an enhanced risk of severe weather from near Des Moines over to Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, and Erie. Tomorrow, day 2, an enhanced risk of severe weather over parts of New England. And on day 3, which is Wednesday, a risk of severe weather from the high plains down through parts of the Midwest, down toward the middle Atlantic coast. Overall rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Saturday morning, 1/2 to 1 inch. We do expect to see an increase in rain activity late this week. And the Atlantic basin stays quiet thanks to this dry desert air coming off the African continent. You can see that all the way over to the western Gulf of Mexico, in fact. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The ridge expanding, getting stronger. 594 ridge all across the deep south. The 597 circle over the Texas Panhandle. And tomorrow, much like today, hot, hazy sunshine, showers, few and far between, very isolated. The GFS is at 96. The NAM is at 98. Wednesday, same thing, 594 ridge. Down below that, hot, hazy sun, any showers, very isolated. But on Thursday, the heights begin to come down. See a little better chance of an afternoon storm. Still now, we'll be, low 90s. Don't expect to wear jackets here on Thursday. It'll be a hot day, just not as hot. And then Friday, you can see how things are starting to evolve. Western ridging, a trough over the east developing. And that should bring a noticeable increase in the number of showers and storms on Friday with a high only in the 80s. In fact, look at Saturday. Looks relatively wet. The GFS is printing a high of only 81 for Birmingham on Saturday with clouds and a good chance of showers and storms. So that's a pattern flip. There'll be some good breaks in the rain on Saturday. Got something outdoors, baseball tournament, whatever. But no doubt you'll be dodging raindrops at times. And then evidence that we might be getting into drier air Sunday. Maybe the humidity value's dropping a little bit with a better chance of showers shifting down into South Alabama. We're not ready to totally bite this yet, but it's certainly a possibility with an upper air pattern like that, because look at Monday. That's a very anomalous trough over the east, nice and cool. Big hot ridge in the west. And down below that, that looks totally rain-free. Lower humidity with a high only in the 80s. That'll be a very nice day if this verifies. And again, with the upper air pattern, it might just do that. We'll check the end of the forecast Thursday of next week, July 2nd, getting ready for the 4th of July weekend. Almost the middle of summer. Boy, it's flying along here. Again, we've still got troughing over the east. And again, down below that looks relatively dry with nothing excessively hot, which is good. Temperatures off the ensemble. You can see how the numbers come down this weekend. Going back up a little bit as we get into July, but nothing too excessive for this time of the year. And these are the anomalies June 30th through July 6th, suggesting below average temperatures for much of the U.S. from Texas up into the Great Lakes, including a pretty good chunk of the state of Alabama. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.